Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zu weiterbaren Let's Play Vagrant Order. Ich bin es MC Mafix. Beim letzten Mal sind wir hier weiter in die Tiefen des Meeres, des Void Seas hier hinabgestoßen. Wir haben dort unter anderem überlegt, was wir mit Doch machen, haben hier einen kleinen Disput mit Nemo gehabt und dann haben wir eine Siegesfeier gehabt, wurden jedoch vom Monster gegriffen und ich musste irgendwas Schlimmes von Skadi essen, was uns möglicherweise das Leben gekostet hat. Aber nichtsdestotrotz, aktuell sind wir noch da und nun schauen wir mal, ob wir überhaupt noch am Leben sind. Ich bezweifle es nämlich. So, da ich schon wieder keine Party einsetzen kann, bin ich mir schon wieder ganz sicher, dass wir schon wieder hier 4 Story Support Partys haben. Good news, crew. Thanks to all your hard work, we are finally ready to leave these waters behind. There are still a number of large enemy ships blocking our exit, but this time we've got a plan. We've been racking up victories against these ships, thanks to Raiko's incredible firepower, and I fully expect to keep streak alive. I've already got her in a position, and according to our calculation, we should be able to finish this battle with about 6 lightning strikes from her noble phantasm. That said, if the plan goes wary, there's still a risk the enemy will counterattack and call for reinforcement again, so we need to be ready for the possibility too. Combat team, you remain on standby here on the ship. If worse comes worse, we may also need to reach the Nautilus normal phantasm again. I trust we are all good to go on that front now, engine room. Well, yeah, I'm still a little uneasy, seeing how we only just finished patching the engine up. But we do that we gotta do, Captain. If we gotta ram the hell out of the ships to make it out of here, then I'll make it happen if that's the last thing I ever do. Engine room rot. I feel bad for always asking so much of you, new engineer. We have to do our best to pick up the slack too. Right you are. I'm expecting great things from all of you. We begin the operation in T-minus 600 seconds, but before we do, there's something I need to discuss with the acting commander private. Schon wieder? Find's aber schön nett, Nemo, dass du mit uns privat reden willst. Okay. You can come now in. well. Raiko? I thought you were already outside the ship. It's a bit of a long story. I've actually been having Raiko investigating some things on the Nautilus in her capacity as a Shadow Perfect. And I asked her to let me know if she found anything suspicious or anyone doing anything suspicious. I'm sorry. While I do think it was worthwhile to have her keep a low profile, it doesn't excuse the fact that I overstepped my authority by ordering one of your servants. Sorry, because you found something then, Raiko. Well, as it happens, I didn't find anything suspicious at all. The spirit ocean isn't very well suited to espionage too, so I've been going about my investigation quite openly. And if nothing else, I can tell you that I found no sense of suspicious behavior on anyone's part during the 2 assaults the Nautilus has faced this far. That includes the one you called Yangafei and Van Gogh. True, they both did stick pretty close to me when they first show up. Naturally, I investigated these newcomers especially fruitfully to ensure any undesirable keep their distance from you, Master. But no matter how hard I looked, I found no evidence of suspicious behavior on their part during the assault. In fact, I can even say with certainty that there were no loud sound produced in or by the Nautilus prior to these attacks. Weird, I wonder how they found us. I actually talked to everyone about this to confirm it for myself, and I learned something very interesting. While she does know where it came from or what it could be, Yangafei was the only one who mentioned she thought she heard a strange sound before we were attacked. If that's true, it could be an enemy pinger. What's a pinger? Ja, Gerät, was die Gegner anlockt. It's an active form of a sonar, which finds objects by emitting sound waves and seeing which one bounces back. The pinger is the device that emits the sound waves. Assuming that's what happened, that means the enemy has started searching for us. Up till now, we've only seen and captured void enemies, who have been swimming and hunting on instinct alone, but that might be changing. While it's possible that at least one enemy who excels in covert abilities has been cunningly hiding their true intelligence from the beginning. It could also be that the enemy is learning or maybe evolving. At least we know we don't need to suspect anyone here now. For now, anyway. During the victory party, I went out on my way to make noise, to see if anyone in attendance would react suspiciously, but saw nothing of the sort. So your karaoke thing was all part of a sting operation? Well, of course it was. Can you truly imagine me actually choosing to do anything so indecent otherwise? Yeah. We actually recorded that song ahead of time and used the polar opposite waveform to ensure its sound would be cancelled out before it could escape the ship. If the enemy had attacked us then, it would have given the idea that someone inside the ship was cowardly controlling them more credence, but of course that never happened. Anyway, I'm very grateful for Raiko's help. She's been invaluable for gathering intel. Not everyone thinks of me as a Mikag Raiko. Mikag Raiko. I don't live it too. Oh, it's alright, Master. I would do anything to protect that precious smile of yours. Rest assured, Captain, I will continue to carry out my shadow prefecture duties. If there's anything else I can help with, please don't hesitate to let me know. Now, if you excuse me, I must return to my post as your torpedo launcher. Espionage might not be her strong suit, but having more servants devoted to keeping you safe can only be a good thing. Ja, ein wenig zu sicher. Hey, now cheer up, the operation about to begin, remember? Then again, a few worry lines might actually help you seem more like a recommander. Personally, I'm really happy about this, even if it's only for the time being. It feels good knowing we have no cause to suspect anyone on the crew. Now come on, we've got new waters out there, just waiting to be explored. The Vashi of Constantino regeneration of the goddess Indra. The lance of divinity made from the sacred bones. Come forth and annihilate all evil, and just for now, do so as quietly as possible. Vashi of Indra, whoop! Computer room here. Torpedo number 3 has been fired, and our magical energy supply is still holding steady. Have we got confirmation of impact? That's just it. It's hard to make out through the sound of Alpha blowing up, but I think it took out the target Bravo. Solar torpedoes so far fit the targets, and still no return fire. It looks like we might have an overwhelming adventure against enemy ships now. Yep, everything's going as smooth as a whale shark swimming path. Oh, wait, I just heard that sound again. We might have another ambush on our hands. Damn, I guess I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Combat team, prepare to deploy. Hang on, there's one at field signal. This isn't a bunch of little ones. We've got a full-blown enemy ship incoming. What? An enemy ship is making its way toward us? They must have used an active ping to locate us. Damn it, of all times. Computer room. Can you switch Raiko's next target to the incoming ship? Negative. Calculating void space coordinates and entering them into the homing spell is actually an incredible advanced and delicate operation. I need at least 300 seconds. Damn it. Alright then. We just have to use my Nautilus Noble Phantasm to... But Raiko's still out there. Then we might be done for. If they attack us and give our position away to the other many ships, we'll be surrounded. Bitte kannst du es ja nicht in den MP setzen. What is it, Van Gogh? Do you think your Noble Phantasm can get us out of this again? No, what? In this form I think I can help without relying on some strange, mysterious Noble Phantasm. I can draw a platform where Lady Raiko is standing now, so that she can continue sinking enemy ships. While she does, the Nautilus can slowly reverse, luring the ship approaching us away from here, So we can use Captain Musnova Phantasm to destroy it safely. Would that work? How about it, Captain? Yeah, that should work. I certainly don't see us coming with a better idea in the time we have. Alright, Van Gogh, do it. As you wish, Master. I'm glad we have a plan now, but we are still very much in the woods. I'm hearing tons of things swimming away at the approaching enemy ship. Got it. Then the combat team will protect Raiko, while she focuses on her torpedo duties from Van Gogh's platform. And I use my noble phantasm to take out the enemy ship at a point-blank range once we are far enough away from Raiko and her combat team. All hands, move out. Understood. This time nothing gets by me. Oh, ich weiß, so sind sie, da kommt Force Support. Leute, Mann. Das Event wäre echt ganz nett, aber nicht mit diesem Drecks-Force Support. Das ist so derbe die Hölle, Mann. Also ich muss echt sagen, das Event, das verliert, es ist super, weil es ist eigentlich ganz nett. Das Schiffe versenken, Gameplay ist in Ordnung. Auch die Story ist ganz unterhaltsam bis jetzt mit Gochi und Yang allein wegen Yang. Und auch Goch ist ganz interessant, aber Leute, dieser Force Support, der macht das ganze Spiel so derbe kaputt. Wie gesagt, Force Support in Maßen ist in Ordnung, aber nicht wie hier, dass einfach jeder Kampf da das steht, dass ich Mesh hinstelle und hoffe, dass sie schnell stirbt. Und da ich immer noch nicht EMP einsetzen kann, ich dachte, es kommt halt immer der Moment, wo ich EMP einsetzen kann. Wird es nicht unbedingt leichter. Und natürlich das... Ah, jetzt haben sie immer eine Damage-Serie an. Damn you. Sehr gut. Ah, so haben wir also gespielt. Okay. Du wartest. Kann es im Void Space brennen? Die Antwort ist auf jeden Fall ja. So. Emma räumt hier gerade gut auf. Ich sage ja, wenn man halt einfach nur die CEs anvisieren könnte, das wird auch schon leichter, Mann. Ich meine, hier haben sie immer haben sie mal ausnahmsweise gute CEs an, aber davor war das schon echt traurig, Mann. So, wir gehen erst auf den. Ah, critted. Critted. Sehr gut. Nicht sehr gut. Aber ich kann es theoretisch wegmachen. Ja, nö. Noch nicht. Okay, hätte man doch machen sollen. Hat man nicht mehr jetzt das MP ready. Aber ist schon in Ordnung. 2 Gegner. Ich würde sagen, das MP setzen wir nicht mehr ein, weil danach kommt er dann wahrscheinlich... Oh, 3 Waves. Oh mein Gott, da geht's ja direkt dann gleich in die nächste Runde. Ja, super. Warte, mit der kommen wir greifen wir den an. Ey, das wird ja noch... Also wird jetzt kein harter Kampf, aber ein langer Kampf. Damn you. Es ist schon geil, Leute, dass wir Goff halt mit seinen Curses haben. Und seine Curses bringen uns halt einfach gar nichts. Das ist das Traurige an diesem Fight. Weil ich meine, seine Curses sind ja extrem wichtig für seine MP-Batterie. Aber die können wir nicht einsetzen. So, bitte ein paar Quick-Karten. Oh nein, nicht so viele Yang-Karten. Die hätte ich in der nächsten Runde gebraucht, Mann. Aber okay, wir machen das jetzt so. Wir hauen jetzt hier irgendein MP raus. Egal welcher Gegner ist. Selbst wenn er nicht burnt, ist jetzt nicht so schlimm. Aus dem ganz einfachen Grund, dass wir dann beim nächsten Mal alle unsere Skills wieder haben. Und diese MP4, sie wird schon so 100.000 Damage machen. Auch wenn der Gegner nicht brennt, man. Ist zwar ein großer Teil von ihrem Schaden, aber wie gesagt, ja, kommt trotzdem so 100.000. Bis er drunter. Ja, 87. Passt doch. Schön Crit noch hinterher, genau. Genau, schön auf Mesh gehen. So, und jetzt bitte ein paar gute Yang-Karten. Genau das, was ich eben nicht wollte. Sehr gut. Wäre zwar schön, hätten wir Yang-Karten, aber die müssen wir dann in der nächsten Runde ziehen. Ja, wäre mal schön, wenn wir gegen Berserkers kämpfen. Dann hätten wir einen Vorteil. Dann haben wir einen richtigen Vorteil mit dir. Aber ich könnte sein. Ich glaube, das erste Schiff, was wir bekämpft haben, war ein Berserker, oder? Schauen wir mal. Es ist ein Schiff, es ist ein Wal, liebe Leute. Was triggert der? Increase attack critical rate for yourself at the end of each turn. Okay, das hört sich gar nicht gut an. Das hört sich gar nicht gut an. So, das sieht gut aus. Nächste Runde mit dem MP. Sollten wir ihn killen können. Müsste irgendwo MP auffüllen können. Komm schon. Ein bisschen wenig. Aber er brennt. Er brennt noch mehr. Er brennt noch mehr. Langt leider noch nicht, aber warte mal. Skill Cooldown Reduction bringt uns jetzt auch nicht viel. Nee, das kriegen wir auch so hin. So. Und dann nächste Runde vernichten. Wir kriegen eh 10% doch. So. Schau ich an. Weil der macht sich jetzt gerade so schön viele Defense Downs, indem er hier jetzt hier angreift. Oh, okay. Alles gut. Hä, wieso? Warte mal. Geht das... Hä? Ich überlege gerade, das Flaming Hood, das geht doch nicht nur einen Zug. Das war doch jetzt nur einen Zug aktiv, oder? Ach, egal. Schau ich an. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Der, also eins davon ist 50%, die anderen sind 10%, also der hat jetzt so 60% Damage, nee, 60% Defense Down. Unerburnt könnten wir jetzt mal, anstatt so 80.000, weil wir auch Class Adventure haben, könnten wir mal locker so 300.000, 400.000 Damage machen. Jo, 500.000, auch gut. Und einfach mal MP wieder auffüllen. Na, das geht nur ein bisschen teuer. Aber trotzdem sehr schön. Also, blödes Schiff. Kann ruhig untergehen. Champion! Super. Also, hast super gemacht. Osaka Behime, bist perfekt da gekommen, wenn wir dich nicht mehr gebraucht haben. So, nächste Runde. Was machen wir jetzt mit dem Großen? Nemo? Schieß? Washi Erfinder. That should take care of all the enemy ships up ahead. That's great, but what about us? The reinforcements just keep coming. And now we've got the last big guy headed our way too. Is the Nautilus still not ready for a noble phantasm, Captain? We just got into position now. All hands, brace for impact. I'm going to reach my noble phantasm. Thank goodness. Now that should be safe and sound. Hang on. I'm hearing a kind of cracking sound coming from the footer. Ah! There. Engine room. Emergency. Stop now. Aye, Captain. All the little ones on Omega have been wiped out. With no signs of return. We did it. Yeah, we did. Oh, we did it alright. The combat team's platform looks to have fallen apart. Then they all got blasted away by our own noble phantasm Shockwave. We can't even contact them anymore either. They are cut their lifelines in preparation for the attack, so there's nothing to stop them from drifting to the ends of the logical coordinates. What? How can we rescue them? We can't. Our text just went to all the servants capable of traversing void space flying. This is terrible. Then they're all... Don't worry, we can call on someone to help. Huh? You want to summon another servant now? Do we even have the magic energy for that? This is the workshop, worry not. We are flush with magic energy right now, and the link to my shield is still intact. Feel free to call forth as many servants as you need until help arrives, Maxi. Okay. Let's do it. Bring in a servant that's a good swimmer as me. Someone who can adapt to any kind of the sea in the world. You got it. Ich finde, wir sollten uns einer Armee an Servant beschwören. Sie hat doch gesagt, so viele Servants wir wollen. Okay, Leute, wer kommt? Ein Pinguin! I'm Alta Eagle Lambda. I don't know what this all about, but you called me, so I had to answer. Dark, sharp, and dirty place you got here. No sense of aesthetic whatsoever. Even your room in Chaldea is a bit cleaner than... Right, the penguin! That's the first thing out of your mouth after summoning me? And what's wrong with penguins anyway? Wonderful, once again. You brought in just the rogue spirit for the job, Maxi. You're the high servant, blah blah. Here's your void space patch. That's all you have to say? Do you really think you can order me around like that without a proper explanation? Lostbelt goddess or not? There's no way I'm putting on some strange gear from who knows we... Come on, lad. Please try it on. Lambdy? You wanna die or something? Did being stuck in this hell drive you nuts? You're just a broken doll now? Not yet, but I will be soon if you don't help us out. Please, you've gotta save the other servants. You really are panicked, aren't you? I can't even spare a moment for my usual crew opening remarks. Alright, it looks like you're really on short time, and I've got it just well enough. While I love wearing anything BB ahead and hand in, I see it's a necessary evil here. I don't usually take on new jobs so easily, but I suppose I can make an exception. This one time, for the right price. Obviously. So if I were you, Master, I'd make sure you're ready to dig deep in those pockets of yours when the bill comes. Alright, Skagskadi, hand it over. It should you all my patent fully liquid body quick change technique, the family friendly version of course. Oh, and let me make one more thing clear before we begin. I won't be doing any fighting this time. Why not? You really don't get it, really? Have you seen the Void Sea? It's revolting. I only swim in waters worthy of my elegance. Oh, don't worry. I'll still fulfill your request. You want me to save your friends, right? Now that I've got this void-compatible chip in, my Levitans can handle the void too. They have the job done in no time. Go ahead and get the lock ready. This will be over before you can say triple loots. Nicht die beste Hilfe, aber aktuell die beste Frau, die wir uns hätten wünschen können. Oh man. They're seriously thought I was gonna Shindy. What a romantic chance of event bringing this mysterious alter ego, I mean Lambda, in our time of need, senpai. It was amazing to see how quickly the penguins rescue us too. Leviathans, Kirolite. They are properly referred to as Leviathans. Indeed, our rescue was truly an act of divine providence. I do have some thoughts about the manner in which it was carried out. Still, worry not. No matter how high the index may rise, I was simply redouble my perfectly efforts. Well, that's a backhanded compliment, if I ever heard one. It seems this woman could give up her lip for a run for her money when it comes to making enemies, actually in more ways than one. Not that I'm going to be one of those enemies myself. There's clearly a lot I could learn from her in terms of, well, rounded physical beauty. Hey, I've seen you around in Chaldea before. Who are you? I sense a kind of sorrowful song within you. Are you an... What? Mein Gott! Talking while gunning on her own arm. Somebody stop her, quick! I'll check on Van Gogh's on the infirmary. She seems to have calmed down now. She said she felt so guilty about what happened that she got confused and apologized profusely. Fortunately, the bites on her arm are the only minor injury. Though, of course, that's no surprise since she's a pure spirit and all. Poor Kochi, I had no idea she was so broken up over our foothold breaking down and putting us all in danger. I see. I must have only made things worse for her. I mean, a bright shining star like myself talking to her right after such a abject failure. She must have been so nervous that I can barely blame her for getting a little mixed up. Anyway, on a different subject, since I, of course, did nothing wrong. Wait, that was Vincent van Gogh, the legendary troubled artist genius? She's obviously got something else mixed in with her. I trust you've already figured it out what it is. Huh? You must be pretty twisted yourself, keeping a dangerous girlfriend like that around. Oh well, that's none of my business. You're there in the sailor uniform. I'm going to need my own room, along with a private bath. See you later, then, Mr. Half-Broken Doll. You're used to this kind of chaos, yeah? I'll just sit back and laugh, while you run around trying to contain this mess. Freundlich wie eh und je. So, now we've got yet another eccentric servant aboard. A Gestalt servant with multiple divinities, huh? Well, at least those familiars of hers should be useful. Dear Leviathans. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Anyway, we did the best we could, and things went as well as we could have hoped. I'd say the operation was a success. Naturally, we take good care of everyone who was injured. I have no criticism about the way it all went. Yes, that enemy ship moving into that attack of us its own accord may have caught us off guard, but we still managed to deal with it. So, I say we're ready to complete the operation and move on to the next body of water. Any objections? Not at all. Gotta say though, Van Gogh really saved the day. Definitely. We wouldn't have been able to handle that enemy ship if it wasn't for her quick thinking. No one could have expected their platform to fall apart like that, either. She didn't do anything wrong, and she shouldn't blame herself for what happened. Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself there, my adorable little captain. What, do you find it suspicious that she was able to manifest in you to run like that? How dull, how dreadfully boring. If you ask me, a little poisonous suspicion like that is just the spice the sponge needs. Have you ever thought that maybe you keep finding yourself in these kinds of predicaments because you keep agonizing over every little thing? Oh well, not my problem anyway. I sent him a price chart for renting out my Leviathan in case you wish to make use of my service again in the future. Wie war das mit Befehlszaubern? So she wasn't kidding about making us pay for her help, huh? I don't know if I've ever seen a goddess with such a keen business sense. Well, she does need a lot of money to put the shows, so immer noch besser als in einer Sklavenfabrik zu arbeiten. I don't mean it in a bad way. I even get the sense that deep down she's a lot like me. We work hard, we don't slack off, and we run a tight ship, both figuratively and literally. I'd say that makes us a perfect match for you, master like you. Anyway, thanks to you, we have a torpedo substitute and a search and rescue team. As long as we're here, I think we can overcome whatever we face. So, und damit sind wir natürlich nun auch in einer neuen Area, haben wir ein neues schönes Spielbrett, wo wir Schiffe versenken können. Und das werden wir aber zum Glück wahrscheinlich noch nicht nutzen müssen. Ich denke, wir haben immer noch genügend Punkte. Und dann können wir direkt hier noch das nächste Hauptkapitel starten. So. Adeltalk 1. Genau, 40.000 bin ich immer noch weit. Achso, wir sind immer noch nicht in der neuen Area. Dann müssen wir immer noch weitermachen. Ich dachte, das haben wir jetzt schon erreicht. Also. Das soll jetzt aber endlich das letzte hier Kapitel von... nee. Das ist... Verzeihung. Wir waren jetzt am Ende von Kapitel 2 und nun befinden wir uns endlich in Kapitel Nummer 3. So, we have no sense that something wrong. Other than the prediction that is all just a dream. Right. No matter how many times Trismegistus II runs the numbers, it always arrives at the conclusion that this is a dream. Holmes' reply was fascinating. I believe I will retreat to the world of dreams as well, before going back to the bed. It does not seem like he will be of any help in figuring out what is going on. Holmes, ich dachte, du wärst eine Hilfe. Man, I can't even imagine the kind of tough process that he lead a machine to doubt its own existence, let alone that the world around it. Well, that is because I'm a genius, and everything I make is amazing. When Trismegistus II goes to work, it considers every possibility under the sun. It even accounts for entropy as just another kind of abnormality. Sounds like a hell of a self-confident estimator. I might even be a little jealous. So, if we just enlist their face value, does that mean we are characters in the stream who will disappear as soon as the dreamer wakes up? That I don't know. I can only say it appears to be at least 99% certain that the dreamer is Maxi. The very fact that we are discussing this now must mean that the dreamer is observing us, so maybe we are only a construct of Maxi's unconscious mind. And if that's the case, then I do not see much cause for concern. Then maybe I'll try coming up with a new invention so mind-blowing Maxi could never imagine it in a million years. I suppose you could, but that would only mean you are someone able to do so. There's nothing to be gained by trying at this. Only retries to sit back and see how things play out. Ach, deswegen hat sich Sherlock auf Felsen gelegt, weil er gesagt hat, es geht alles gut aus. So much for that idea then. Come to think of it, I've been neglecting my invention, but if this really is a dream, then who cares? Oh, I'm finding this out very interesting myself. Hi there, Maxi. Are you watching us right now? Fourth wall breaking. Nothing dampens the intelligent curiosity, does it, Cian? That's great. I'll play along too. Hey! You seeing this, Maxi? Alright. While we are here, we should probably talk about something important. We are currently leaving the Nautilus completely to its own devices. Should we leave it like that, or try to do something to help? Like what? Even if we wanted to, we don't have any way of intervening from here. Plus, that bit of weirdness with XX aside, there's no sign of anything gone wrong. Maybe we could attempt to force a reshift with Director Goredofl using this connection to Maxi as an anchor. No, I think I'd better not. We not want to inadvertently risk our dream becoming reality. If someone who definitely exists is made to intervene in a world that normally does not exist, the latter would end up incorporating the former. In this case, the world that Maxi and the Nautilus are in right now would be the dream. While those of us staying behind in that wandering sea are technically part of the dream, we are also outside of it. Essentially, we are in a reality-based dream, and they are in a dream within a dream. Inception. And I cannot recommend crossing that line. Ich find's nett, dass sie sich so gut mit Träumen und wie man in Träume einsteigt kennt, liebe Leute. Ich sage ja, die hat so oft Inception gesehen. But crossing lines is what I do. It's basically my job. Oh, what's our resident Nincomo AI observe now? Pretending not to hear that, let me take a look. Oh, great. Now, whatever it is, it can't be possibly any more ridiculous than a dream rigmarole, right? What if I told you the likelihood of its dream coming true was over 80%? Say what? Ein Traum in einem Traum. Von dem ich träume. In einem Videospiel, liebe Leute. Und in Wahrheit bin ich auch nur geträumt. Okay, liebe Leute. Ach, wir sind immer noch nicht am neuen Board. Schade. Nun gut, liebe Leute. An dieser Stelle machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Beim nächsten Mal geht es ja weiter hier mit Fake und Nonne. Und dann schauen wir mal, wie der Traum weitergeht. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.